Hey guys, it's Jenny Bloom in New York City, Bushwick, Brooklyn, nighttime. And I'm cutting a video because I wanted to let you know and speak to you directly about why it is that I do what I do. I've been getting a lot of questions from people like, Jenny, why are you doing this thing? I really like your videos, but what's it actually all about? And so it really brought me, I'm going to take off these glasses. It really brought me to understand sort of like that one of the things that I really need to address in this conversation, in this dialogue that you and I are having, is why I do what I do. And it was a question that I really had to ask myself in a deep way. Why am I so inspired to make these videos? Why am I so inspired to help other people make these videos? Why am I so inspired to help people express themselves? What is that all about? And so I've been asking myself these questions and seeing what comes up. And as a lot of you know, I just got my yoga teacher training certification, so now I'm a yoga teacher. I've had a yoga practice for probably about 10 years, but I just crossed over into the yoga teacher territory, and it was a really, really big shift for me. And that also has to do with my why. So let's get to it. I've realized that the reason why I really want to help other people is because for me, a big personal transformation, something that I'm really actively moving through right now and also have been my whole life, has been that I've always been really affected and felt really affected by other people and what other people are doing, what other people think about me. I've always taken it really personally, and I've always felt like it's all about me, which, you know, in a way is sort of narcissistic, I admit. And I realize, like, it's not like I'm doing it to be narcissistic, but it is sort of like to think, you know, even deep insecurity, which is really what I'm talking about, like deep insecurity. Like, I have been releasing this deep insecurity my entire life. And what I've been realizing in, like, the past years, especially with my yoga practice, is that, like, this insecurity that I have has absolutely nothing to do with me. Actually, it has everything to do with other people. I'll explain. One of the reasons that I've had this transformation is that from an early age, I was really tuned into what other people were feeling. I was really just connected always to, like, other people's reactions, other people's, like, sensations, emotions. I was always just, like, hyper attuned to this. And in some ways that's been a real blessing for me because I'm able to understand, like, how the people I care about and am close to feel. But in other ways, I really internalized it and stopped focusing on how I felt. I would focus on how the other person was reacting to me, but not actually how I was reacting or how I was feeling or what was coming up for me. So I just kind of got into this habit and pattern and a programming, really, of focusing on other people, feeling how they feel, and not noticing how I feel, and neglecting myself, and then losing touch with what I was really feeling, which led to a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of feelings of unworthiness, and I'm really getting to the goods, huh? And this has been something that I've, like, struggled with and worked with, like, my entire life. But in the past year or two, I've really started to get some headway, and a lot of that had to do with, like, getting clean, actually. Like, I know that's sort of, like, coming out, like, stopping smoking marijuana, which is something that I had been doing for years to, like, really deal with, like, these overwhelming feelings of insecurity and unworthiness that just, like, plagued me. Like, I was so overwhelmed by feeling, like, bad about myself. But what I've really been moving through, and I know, like, I'm sharing this on YouTube, this is, like, some really deep stuff, but the reason I'm doing this is my why, and you'll understand as I continue this. These feelings of insecurity and unworthiness that I have been releasing, that I've been understanding and releasing, are really about my neglecting myself and focusing on other people. And so I am feeling neglected. It's like, because I'm focused on how other people are feeling and thinking, and it's all about other people, I'm not focused on myself at all. Like, I'm not even noticing how I feel or take things in. And so realizing this pattern, realizing that by focusing on other people all the time and worrying about them and how they're feeling, I'm actually neglecting myself, which actually makes me feel really bad, which results in all of these phenomena like anxiety, depression, unworthiness. That's the cycle. It's not actually that I'm unworthy, it's that I'm ignoring myself. And that by just starting to get more in touch with myself and my body, breathing, relaxing, by doing this, I can move into a totally different experience of reality. And that's really what I've been doing. What I've been doing in like the past months and the past year has been a process of really reconnecting with myself, of not neglecting myself, of not just ignoring the feelings that I have or the hurt that I have or whatever it is that I have. By actually feeling it, by feeling the pain, I can let it go and breathe through it. So this experience, which is so intimate and so dear to me and something that I'm sharing with you from like the bottom of my heart, the reason I'm sharing it with you is because this is why I do what I do. Because I want to help you get over, not just get over, but like release and let go of your feelings of unworthiness or anxiety or depression or loneliness or whatever it is that like you think about all the time, or whatever it is you feel like how you feel separate from people, or if you think that you're never going to be something that you really want to be. Whatever it is for you, whatever that dynamic is for you, whatever it's a thought that you've had for a long time that you keep having, I am here, literally, I am here to help you understand and let go of that so that you can live exactly in the way that you want to. Because it's not this dream that's impossible. It's actually really possible. But the path to doing it is breathing and being around people who you can have these feelings with, understand them. People who aren't going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you. And I'm not alone. Like, I'm in a team of superwomen who are all also doing exactly the same thing. In my team Take Massive Action, a team that inspires people to act in their lives, to act in their businesses, to take a big step forward in whatever they're doing. This team that I'm part of, this has been so inspirational to me. And I'm a person who I want to be inspirational. And these people inspire me. The fact that I get to connect with Layla Black is like a phenomenon, an internet marketing phenomenon. Her and Toby are freaking amazing, and I love them. They, like, and Tracy Reuter. Okay, Tracy Reuter and Layla Black, these two women, listen to me. I was like, I'm scared of getting in front of a camera. I'm scared of what people are going to say about me. And they literally, they were like, you know what? Let's just take this fear on. And that happened at the last event, at the Chicago event, the Get Money event in Chicago, where we all, 6,000 of us with Empower Network, all went to Chicago, and like it was flooding, it was wild and crazy, and we all went there and we all transformed. And these women, I was scared. I've been with this company since October. I know how awesome it is. I know how transformative it is, but I've been kind of like watching a little bit from the back because this is my first experience doing anything like this, doing anything direct sales oriented, doing anything connecting with people who I don't know in this way. And I was sort of like, there's a lot to learn. But then on the other hand, when you're realizing what you're getting from it, it's not really such a big deal. And the challenges actually are what are creating this ability of mine to really step out of myself, step out of these patterns, and be in the company of other people who are stepping out of these patterns and creating the lives that they want. So to make a long story short, and I don't want to keep you for too long, but I just really want to speak to you from my heart and tell you why I want to help you, and why it's not just about why I want to help you, why you should click. There's like a link right below this video in the About section. This is on YouTube. There's a link. I want you to click on that link and there's going to be a little capture page that pops up. I want you to put your email in there. That email goes to me, and then you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to see something, to see a video that will change your life, regardless. It is 100% free to look. And then if you actually are inspired by it and want to join me, it's $25 to start. What is $25? It's less than it is to go out for dinner. $25 is nothing. You spend $25 all the time. If you're scared about spending $25, I don't know what to tell you. But regardless, this message is for you. If you feel any sort of resonance with what I'm saying, and you want to start to understand how to let go of these thoughts and feelings that have held you back too, you cannot find yourself in better company than Empower Network and my team. Like, it's about really looking at the stuff that you're thinking and realizing what is actually holding you back is not other people. It's not what other people are doing. It's these thoughts and these programs that you just have running for a long time. And so slowing down, this is a big lesson for me, is slowing down. Breathing, relaxing, realizing that everything is abundant, that you exist in abundance, that the universe is abundant, that everything is there to help you. All of the resources are there right inside of you. You don't even need me. You don't. You really don't. Like, I'm here to tell you that you have everything. You have everything you need. But one of the things that I've realized in my path is, though I have everything that I need, there are people who are farther along on their paths who have been able to be very influential and helpful to me in my ability to open up and realize these things. So essentially, the point of this video is that the reason I do what I do, as an answer to all of you, to all of your questions, is I do what I do. I assist you with expressing yourself and releasing what isn't serving you anymore, so that you can live a more fulfilled life, so that you can step up into your power, so that you can let go of all of these thoughts and these stories that are not helping you. Like, I'm getting kind of choked up because, like, this has been my experience. Like, letting go of these stories that are they're just stories. They're just things you tell yourself. It doesn't mean that they're any truer than anything else. Whatever you're telling yourself, whatever thoughts are going through your head, that's what's creating your reality. So if you're ready to change your reality and start experiencing a better quality of life in whatever way, I am here to assist you, and there are people here who are here to assist you. So click the link below this video, get involved, get started, start seeing a different type of opportunity, because you're the one who can change your life. It's not up to anyone else besides you. It's been a big lesson for me. It's a lesson I keep learning over and over again, and I would love to help you and share with you what I'm doing, because it's awesome. Okay, love you guys. Signing off.